Welcome to NESportsFanTV, Episode 29. I'm your host, Steve Thompson. We've got a lot of good stuff on the show for you today. Got the Red Sox taking on Oakland Athletics out in Oakland this afternoon. Got some Deflategate news. Got some potential news on the newest GM for the Boston Bruins. Latest on the Boston Celtics. Enjoy the show.
Hard hit into right. Back at the wall. Play clock at 5. Pass is Horton. The draw score. Save. Look at aggressive Tim Thomason. And look at that.
Let's jump right into the highlights. Get Red Sox taking on Oakland A's today. Daniel Nava here, second inning of the bloop single to left field. Not really sure how that one dropped. We'll take it. Red Sox took the lead 1-0. Great pitching duel this afternoon. You had Pablo Sandoval, an unbelievable stop at third base. Then you got Koji Urahara in the ninth inning here, doing what he does best. He's not getting as many strikeouts, as he did in 2013. I think some of the hitters are catching up to him a little bit. But, Red Sox ended up winning 2-0. Gave Gray, the starter for Athletics, his first loss of the season. Guy was pretty good. He's 4-0, so he's definitely legit. Up next for Boston Red Sox, you get Seattle Mariners tomorrow night at 10:10. So it should be a great series. Seattle's playing really well this year, so it should be a tough matchup. Hopefully the Red Sox can come out on top. You got former Patriot Kyle Arrington signed a 3-year deal with the Ravens this year. Today. Maybe he can have, maybe he can show the Harbaughs how to line up on defense. Definitely could have used some help in the playoffs last year. But in all seriousness, it definitely looks like the Patriots this year. Had a lot of people ask me today, hey, what are they going to do on defense this year? But from everything that I can tell, they've gotten a lot of linebackers. They've loaded up in the defensive line. So to me, they're definitely gearing up more towards the pass rush and less towards having solid defensive backs. So who knows? Maybe they know something about the league office going to be calling pass interference tighter on cornerbacks this year. Who knows? But I like what they're doing. I always want to see the Patriots get after the quarterback. I hate seeing them play that zone defense BS. That they do time and time again. Except for last year when they had Revis, but for the most part, they play the zone defense, bend that don't break, but I want to see him get up to the quarterback. I want to see him knock the Peyton Mannings of the world on their butt. You don't want them getting too comfortable. So, but see what else they do. Maybe they got a trade in the works for a cornerback, but who knows? It's the Patriots, so anything can happen. So, Bruins news today, a little bit of unfortunate news. The Rangers won tonight. So they're going to have to wait at least another week or so to talk to Jeff Gordon about their GM position. But, oh well, what are you going to do? Washington showed up good. Ovechkin actually gave them the lead 1-0, but Rangers came back and tied it, and then they won it in overtime with about 8 minutes left in the first overtime. So what are you going to do? It was a great series. Washington was up 3-1. They definitely looked like they had the upper hand in the series, but give the Rangers all the credit in the world, man. They came back from 3-1, won Game 7 at home. So, got to give props to them. And other news, not really much going on with the Celtics today. Nothing new to report as far as rumors. You still have the LaMarcus Aldridge ones out there from yesterday that won't go away. So, see what happens with that. You get the draft coming up in June, so keep you up to date on who they might be going after in the draft. And some other Patriots news, they got the Deflategate crap still going on. There's an article today published that said Robert Kraft's definitely pissed off about what Goodell has done to him and Patriots and Tom Brady. So he's thinking about filing a defamation lawsuit. So see where that goes. Hopefully he does it. I'm tired of Goodell and the rest of the idiots in the league office just thinking they can do whatever the heck they want to the Patriots and everyone else in the league for that matter. They're just guns a-blazing lately, just throwing a crap suspension at Brady, and then who else are they going to go after next, They're going to go after Brady. Everyone else in the league should be afraid that they're going to come after them next. So everyone sees Brady as the golden boy, him and Manning. So if they're going to go after Brady, man, if I was like a mid-level player in the NFL, man, I'd be worried shitless right now, thinking, you know, what is he going to come after me for? So everyone's going to be on pins and needles as far as in the league is concerned, but what are you going to do? You know, Tom Brady, he hired one of the best in the business as far as lawyers is concerned, Jeffrey Kessler, sorry. So, you know, it's going to play out. It's probably going to take a few months. You know, Roger Goodell has the option of hearing the case himself, which would be an absolute joke, but or he can appoint somebody, or they can. What they should do is go to an independent arbitrator, unlike Ted Wells. They should go to an independent arbitrator just to settle it once and for all, but who knows what he's going to do. He's kind of a loose cannon. You never know what the hell he's going to come up with. So that's all I got for today. You know, if you enjoyed watching the video, seeing the highlights, share it with your friends so they can enjoy it too. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.